Is everybody now attending? Okay. The committee has considered all the written evidence and the representations made at the hearing. The committee has carefully considered the concerns raised by the interested parties relating to the licensing objectives of the prevention of public nuisance and prevention of crime and disorder. However, the committee is mindful of the fact that no representation was made by Essex Police and the Environmental Health, and that there is no evidence that granting this application would compromise the licensing objectives. Whilst the committee is sympathetic to the concerns raised by the interested parties, it must consider this application in accordance with the requirements of the Licensing Act 2003. The committee has taken into consideration the applicant's verbal representation and the fact that there are conditions agreed with the police which it considers will promote the licensing objectives. The applicant made reference during the hearing to installing shutters which would mitigate crime and disorder concerns. However, this committee would remind the applicant that planning permission would be needed for this. The committee has resolved to grant the premises licence subject to the usual mandatory conditions and the additional conditions agreed with the police set out in Appendix D. The committee would remind the interested parties that should there be any concerns or issues arising from the granting of the licence, which they can contact the licensing department to request a review of the premises licence. This concludes the hearing. Thank you for attending.